Karibu tena mtazamaji mkulima, angalia nyumba yetu, mandhari mazuri kweli kweli. Kondoo wanakula vyakula vyao, lakini bado tupo na mkulima wetu William ambaye anatufafanulia sana kuhusiana na soko la Dorper. Tuliachia swala la T1 F5, nipatie ufafanuzi kuhusiana na hilo.
Tukiendeleza hiyo discussion ya mambo ya soko, especially wale wanaenda kununua mbegu. Kuna Kenya ile discussion iko T5 ni foreign, ni ile wanyama tunaleta wakiwa pedigree level. Ndio sana sana tunaongea mambo ya T5. Na kuna wakulima hasa tumeweza kufika T5. Lakini T5 is the topmost grade unaweza fika. Hiyo T inakuanga ni parameters 5. Ndio nasikia inaitwa 5. The body size, conformity of the animal, the color, the wool, and the distribution of fat. So kama mnyama amescore 5 out of 5,
uko sawa,
T5. Kama kuna zingine zimelegea, T4. T3, T2, T1 is non-discussion. Hiyo ni almost kienyeji. So Kenya wakati unaenda kununua from public soko na market, utaanza kuambiwa ati huyu nimebreed ni F1, F2, F3, F4. F1 ni yule mnyama umeweza kupata wakati umezalisha kienyeji na a pedigree or almost a T4. T5, T4. Hiyo DF1. So it is the lower kabisa.
Grade.
Na sana sana ndio uweze kufika what we call full blood. Kabisa of an animal. Ama a pedigree. It will take you not less than 80 years. Kwa hivyo ni safari. Kama umeamua kuanza from breed improvement, be sure you'll have to take at least 8 years and above. You'll be getting animals that look like a Dorper, but it's not a pure animal.
Tuangalie comparative trends ambazo zipo sasa katika soko.
Other than hizo organized soko, tumeanza kusema public soko, wakulima vile wameanza kujikusanya. Tunaweza oba vile South Africa wameendeleza hii mambo ya soko, the trades in South Africa. And we have that kind of thing. Even in Kenya tulikuwa nayo, lakini hatukuweza kusteal that opportunity. Unakumbuka Kimalel, ile ya Baringo, ile the former President Moi used to go.
Yes.
That is an auction. And you can be sure ukienda Baringo before Kimalel market, utakuta wakulima wameshikilia wanyama wao mpaka hiyo siku ya soko ifike hiyo mwezi. Ndio waweze kupeleka masenge yao wauze kwa Kimalel. Hasata kwa Dorper inafaa kuwa every county should organize an auction. Now what we are doing as farmers who have organized ourselves, we are having mini auctions. Alafu kwa tukutumia hii social media, tuko na zile WhatsApp group, Instagrams, Facebook, tunasema siku fulani tutauza wanyama kwa shamba letu. So unakuta wakulima wanaanza kutoka all over the country, not specific to the region, all over the country. Wanakuja, the only challenge is the numbers. So that's why the government should now start supporting farmers to ensure we uplift the common standard to get to where the Dorper should be. So that when we have these organized auctions, at least wanyama wanapatikana kwa wingi. Kama South Africa, unakuta throughout the year, they have at least about almost like every province is having a regional auction, and there are 2 major national auctions, one national and international auction, where bidders for those animals are across the globe. Unaona? It is even in those auctions unakuta wanauza semen. Unaweza angalia kwa auction in South Africa, unaona wanawesema kuna mnyama, for example, alikuwa anaitwa Lavender Champion. Wanafikiria utaenda upatane na Lavender Champion ambaye alikuwa anajulikana 2017. Ukienda huko unakuta wanauza semen straws. But kwa auction, ataenda even over 50,000 Kenya shilling. Because it is an auction and they are bidding over quality. So Kenya, those are some of the things we need to embrace. Organized auctions, be it at regional level, be it at the county, be it at the sub-county, but farmers must also be traced wherever they are. And that's why we are saying it's very important wakulima waanze kuregister na Kenya Study Book. That means wanyama wao watakuwa on record. We are able to trace who is doing what. Then those who are doing Dorper, they should also register with the Kenya Dorper Society. And that is where the government is going. The current PS Livestock, PS Mweke, talking about farmers should embrace breeder society. If you are doing Boas, join the Boas society. If you are doing Meat Master, which we have introduced in Kenya recently, join the Meat Masters Breeders Society. Dorpers, it's already existing. What we need is to up our game, ensure we recruit farmers in each and every county, so that we get to know each other. More often I get so many requests even from the ministry that they have an order for some animals to be taken to other countries which have asked through government to government. But we don't have the numbers. So Even the slaughter, you find like there is someone who is asking for 700 animals to be taken to Middle East. If you are going to sell 700 animals, you must be having over 21,000 animals that are breeding.
Okay.
Because once you slaughter an animal, it is an edit to itself. So there has to be continuous reproduction.
Sasa hapo kwa kuongeza idadi ya wanyama wanaohitajika sokoni, tufanye nini kama taifa la Kenya? Namna umesema kwamba kuna upungufu fulani.
The Ministry of Livestock has to do livestock audit. Kuna kitu tunaita genomics. Genomics is when you profile animals according to a region. You don't just put Dorper because you want Dorper, you love it online. Or you have ever seen its pictures or with another farmer. The government must map this country, ensure they understand animals that are adaptable to each region, that will reproduce without any pressure or maybe difficulties. Likely enough, Dorper is a widely adapted animal. It can be almost everywhere. We have some farmers who are doing even Kwale. We have who are doing in like Kipia, Kajiado, all over. So it's very important we understand those genomics. And that is something else. Farmers should join the breeders' society. And the integrity must be there. Let's not say we have pure animals when we know we have just started crossbreeding or improvement.
Good.
Yeah, it's very important.
Hapo kwa integrity, kuna swala la watu wanaita wachakachuaji, wale watu ambao wanaingilia kati kama brokers.
Some of the challenges we are facing is as a result of brokers. We have genuine brokers who normally look for pedigree animals or pure animals or 50%, and they will report as such and sell as such. But then we have another cartel that is actually buying animals even from soko, wanaenda wananyoa, wanafungia pahali wanazipea maize jam siku miezi moja bili, alafu wanaanza kusema they are selling T5. Technically they are selling what we call phenotype, just their physical outlook. But in terms of genetical aspect, that animal is corrupted. And hata hiyo mambo ya brokerage tena imepromote wizi. We have been having so many cases of Dorper theft. This is like a quail hot cake. If you don't take care of your animals, you are not going to fight them. Usiku unavamiwa, mchana zinaibiwa na maprobox na pikipiki na crates. But when the government comes out right, we are going to have a very organized market. So even that traceability, there is no way you're going to sell an animal without proper identity. I know the government is having a conversation of how even animals can be digitally recorded and traced, such that it's not only the tag, you can be in a position even to trace the animals.
Zungumzia opportunities zilizoko na zile ambazo tunapoteza.
I cannot even exhaust that topic. Opportunities that are there in Dorper farming, especially for our young youth, the Gen Zs. I would urge parents to support their sons and daughters to embrace Dorper farming. Because Dorper farming, you can do it in a small space and enclosure, like zero grazing, which promotes a record milestone in terms of weight gain and maturity, because it is not walking or burning out, it is eating and resting. Then there is also the issue of the Dorper, which is under paddocking, and then we have those who have the leisure of land, you can graze them in big. But the basic thing is that when you have Dorper, you have manure you are getting there. That there is a serious demand for sheep manure. The same manure is being used for biogas. And even to elaborate further, it has been seen that biogas is able to do cooking, lighting, to run machines like generators, milking, chaff cutters. Those are opportunities. Then when you talk of other opportunities, employment. If you look at our farm, you are going to see how many people we are employing, either in our farms to do the weeding, the planting of fodder. How many people we are employing in the sector of taking care of our sheep. Remember we said our sheep, we separate the males, the females, the kids, again as per the gender. So you're going to have, every group needs a herdsman. We need the young vets, we need the seasoned vets to be on board. Paravets ni wengi sana pia. So there are so much opportunities. There is also the opportunity on skill. There is also opportunities on export meat. There is also the opportunity on the domestic consumption, ile nyama tunauziwa huku kwa mabucharies. Na pia kuna ile soko sasa mimi nimeshikilia breeding, ambayo it has good returns, I can say.
Okay.
Yes,
Na
good
ndio maana
returns.
unatabasamu yako, lakini
kabisa. Ndio imeweka hii maji, ndio imefences mashamba, ndio imeajiri hawa watu. Me, I'm just a director to come and give a vision.
Kama director, ni neno gani ambalo unamwambia kijana ama mtu yote ambaye anakutazama sasa hivi na anataka kuingia katika swala hili zima la Dorper?
I'll tell them Rome was not built in a single day. That's the biggest problem we are getting with the Gen Zs. They come here, they find we have condos, they see we are driving, they see we have better houses, and they think we have made it in a day. No. This demands patience, consistency, develop a passion, because passion can be obtained, and then develop that passion to an enterprise. And hakuna kitu ya maana when a hobby, passion becomes an enterprise. You don't struggle to move with something. Then when they come, let them be disciplined. You must follow animal husbandry practices. Zile tuliongea mambo ya usafi, mambo ya deworming, mambo ya vaccination, and then ensure you have record keeping. The integrity must be core. You can lie to yourself, but you cannot lie to everyone.
Good.
So that's very critical.
Wanasema kitu kimoja kwamba matokeo kila wakati. Kuna neno moja
hapo. Kuna kitu tunaita lost opportunity. Na hiyo hasa ningeomba wale wakulima wote wanahusika na ufugaji wa kondoo, hata serikali. We have quite a lot of lost opportunities. One, you go to South Africa, any animal that has been judged to be a pedigree with the best traits as champions, they harvest semen. In Kenya, we have not done anything to do with semen harvesting for Dorper. Meaning, we'll continue just working with live animals. In South Africa, they harvest the semen and equivalent of a cagric. Farmers are free to take their best animals. They are checked for health standards and that kind of conformity and breeding standards. Then after that, once it meets the standard, they collect the semen, and those semen are available back to the farmer and also available to other farmers who would wish to have. I know this is happening with cagric for beef, dairy cows, and they have started on goats, but Dorper. We have millions and millions of that million condos in term form of Dorper in this country. We need to preserve the genes.
Kuna swala umesema kwamba kila wakati ukiangalia matokeo hakuna kudanganya kutokana na matokeo. Na kijana amekusikiliza, naamini kwamba umesikiliza, umefuatilia. Amesema kitu kimoja, ukitaka baadaye ufaulu katika maisha, kuwa na utaratibu, kuwa na patience, na vile vile kuwa na lengo katika swala lako lote unalolifanya, ili baadaye upate hela yako katika mfuko wako. Bila shaka huyo ni William akitufafanulia mambo hayo yote kutoka hapa. Basi nasema shughuli nzima hii ni kutokana na kipindi cha Kenya's Gold. Asante sana, tumesikiliza kutoka kwake yule bingwa, anaelewa sana kazi yake. Umeona mandhari mazuri sana kutokana na yeye. Mtazamaji, kwako bila wewe mkulima sisi hatupo, na tuseme hivi, endelea kutufuatilia kwa sababu kesho wewe ndio tajika, tunakutegemea sana. Nikufahamishe kwamba usisherehekee sana miale ya moto ambao umewashwa kutumia nyasi. Huo moto una nafasi ya kuteketea kwa haraka sana. Mtazamaji, nisemeje sasa? Salia na Mwenyezi Mungu, kumbuka tatimiza ndoto, tutafaulu sana. Jina langu ni Emmanuel Terel.